Hello, and welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I am your Sherpa for this read. About 2 weeks ago, I had a viewer leave me a comment asking that I, just me, provide individual zodiac signs. So I started with the weekly, and then I thought I'd be courageous and do the monthly, and I think I bit off a little too much because now I'm behind, on the weekly. So I'm going to hustle and try to get these out. These aren't going to be extremely long. However, I will be as thorough as I can. This reading will be for Taurus. Taurus, this is for January 28th through February 3rd. It is going to be an overall energy read for the sign of Taurus. Thank you. Thank you. If you are new to my channel, and if you are interested in learning more about how to get readings for your sign to you, please consider subscribing, hitting that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified by YouTube when I post new content. That is the best way to do it. It takes you literally a second. No skin off your nose, and it's free. Okay. Next, the last two things. If this resonates with you, or you know a Taurus that you feel like this would benefit, feel free to go ahead and share this content with them. They would, I'm sure, love to hear it. And then third is the comments. I cannot tell you. It's like a birthday card in my inbox every single day. I absolutely love it. I'm a Cancer. My birthday's in July. Nowhere near it, but it feels the same. And I end my day in gratitude and prayer. And I also end my day reading every single one of your comments. And the positive ones are so amazing. And it just makes my heart a little happier. Little jump in my step. So thanks for bearing with me on my little micro commercial. Taurus, here's your read for January 28th through February 3rd. Starting off, Seven of Swords. Somebody's in their head. Somebody's a little guarded, maybe a little defensive. Right behind that is the Eight of Wands. So possible incoming communication. And right behind that, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Because I'm reading them like this. And the Ace of Wands is coming forward with a passionate new beginning. You might be hesitant to starting a new passionate new beginning, or you might pull back from a passionate new beginning, but there's some kind of passionate new beginning in the energy surrounding you this week, Taurus. So let's jump in and find out. If I need to, I will be clarifying the cards just to help give me a better understanding of where the story is going. And again, there's lots of folks on here, so if this does not resonate with you at all, let it pass by. There's a lot of readers out there that do single week readings for your sign, and I encourage you to go and find one that will resonate with you. I want to be articulate and, of course, transparent and hopefully authentic for your specific situation. So again, if you resonate, please keep watching. First part of the card that comes out is a Seven of Wands. This person is in meditation. They are surrounded in a bubble. She is considering, she's kind of doing inside introspective work and considering her week, considering her concerns, and she's trying to find peace. Ironic, because you seem to be surrounded by some anxiety and some things that are creating some stress. You're trying to find some balance in the situation. Right below that, you have the Queen of Swords. And how I read these cards, it's a 10-card spread. The top card is your forefront energy that people see or that you're willing to show. The card behind it is the underlining energy that's pushing this forward, right? So again, you have a meditative state that you're trying to stay calm and in your vibe and in your zen. You're trying to find peace in this situation. But right underneath it, this woman is carrying a sword and ready to cut somebody. She wants to have an honest conversation with somebody, and she's waiting for it. This is her waiting for it. She's looking up. She's got her hand on that sword. The Queen of Swords is running the show. She knows what she's doing. She's very much in control. And when somebody comes forward, she is ready to have a conversation, but you better be accurate and truthful. That's Queen of Swords in the upright. Next two, Four of Swords. Very similar to the first card we pulled, the second card is a Four of Swords. This person is sitting in a state of meditation, like almost, it is meditation, really. It's trying to do some introspective work again. Taurus, what is going on? So what this looks like on the outside is you're kind of guarded and possibly not including yourself in activities or going out with friends, or kind of hibernating, not quite the hermit. I don't see it out, but you're dealing with some stuff internally, and you want to not share it with the world. You just kind of want to figure it out. The Four Swords are literally, you put the swords down, the conflict, the ego, the anger, and you're just trying to look at it from the entire 360 view. You're trying to look at it. And that's kind of what's going on. This can be even while you're driving. You know how you drive, you get in your car and you're going somewhere, and it's so habitual to go somewhere, you're not even looking. You're like, did I stop for that red? That's you. You are in your head that deep. And you're trying to evaluate whatever this is, and you're trying to find peace in it. So let's find out what you are stuck in your head about evaluating, and it's a Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is your commitment, long-term commitment, and marriage card. This is a relationship. Either it's currently being messed with, you're concerned about it, or you're walking possibly into this relationship. I think it's already something that you have or you had, and you're in your head about. The third card, now the center of the spread, right in the right in the middle, is your energy. There's no other way to read this. This is you. And so the Hangman is the top card. The Hangman is major arcana. It's your spirit team, your guides, your own Sherpa tribe, your higher power, your Zen of the universe, your Tsar. This God that you believe in is hearing some of this and intervening. This is kind of what's happening. And they help you get yourself in a state, and you start seeing things from a different perspective. So and you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you've all been there. And I know I get it now. I just saw the card underneath, and I can tell you a little bit more about what's happening here. So if you're stuck in a spot, right, and you're overthinking, and there's some folks that I know call it mental masturbation. All you're doing is just, you can't get off the wheel. You just like running in a circle, and you just keep thinking and thinking and thinking. And then a different thought comes in and like jacks up that run, and it immediately stops it. And you're like, whoa, I didn't think about that. Why did I think about that? That's what's happening here, is you're seeing it from a different perspective. And I don't know if you've even had a conversation with somebody at this point. You're coming up, this is you and your divine having an epiphany all by yourself in your car, probably. Right below your Hangman, why are you in this state? What is evoking this passionate, thought circus that you're in? And it's the Eight of Cups, but it's in reverse. So either you or somebody that you love walked away from a commitment. That's what this card means. Somebody walked away, and you are in your head about it. This is walked away. I'm sorry. This is you're considering coming back, or you're going to consider taking them back. That's this energy. That's the back and forth. And it was in the reverse when I picked it up. So that's some of these concerns. That's the center of your read. This is the majority of your energy this week. Next 4 cards. The next one, the top row, is a 10 of Wands. You've dropped this burden. Excuse me. Yep, 10 of Wands. You've dropped this burden. You cannot carry one more wand. You've already let it go. If you haven't, you're right on the verge, because a 10 is in the spot of the forefront. So I believe people know, it's been over. And that's a heavy energy that you're portraying, which is probably why you are in your head and want to be alone and isolate for a minute to heal from this. Right below the 10 of Wands is a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright, stable, secure, right? She is a manifester. Look at these horns. She just thinks of something and she can create it. This is very similar. She is solid. In the reverse, as it is in your read, Taurus, is you're not feeling stable. You're not feeling secure. I get the sense you don't want to go to work. You don't want to interact with people. You want to go home and eat some brownies and maybe have a beer. I don't know. You just don't want to engage with people right now. You're not in a space. You're not in any space to socialize. And you're feeling sad and you're stuck and you're like, should I take this person back? I don't know. Like that's what you're stuck with. That's the hamster wheel that's going on all the time. Final 2 cards. And we are going to clarify because I can't help it. I am nosy and I want to know more. You have the Death card and it's the Rebirth. So you're stuck in, should I let this pass or should I revisit, another chapter, another cycle, another opportunity? That's in your head, that's the forefront of the energy that you're dealing with. Right below that is strength. I don't think, and I love this, whoever I'm reading for, you have a strong sense of faith. You may not be religious. Maybe you are. I don't see that. You lean, even if you go to a church, you are more, there doesn't need to be a church. You could have church in the woods by yourself with your phone, listening to music and talking to God. That's how you are. Or in your car, or in your bed, or in the shower, or wherever you are, you have a very strong reliance and faith that even if it's not out loud, I think that if you're having you're having an internal conversation with your tribe, and you're calling on for strength. You want, what should I do? And this little infinity sign, if you see the 8s around, or if you see the infinity sign, it might be confirmation, visual confirmation that they're hearing what you're saying and they're coming to your rescue, which is happening here. This is what this card means, is you got to find your inner strength. You got to go in and find your inner strength, right? And they're providing it to you. The lion is showing up. So we got the lion and the lamb on the card along with the human. So it's portraying both sides. I'm needing to be strong and lean in, right? Lean in and gather some strength to survive this, but I also need to be vulnerable, the lamb, and receive the incoming strength that's provided to me. So you have the lion on this side, and you have the lamb down here. So you're trying to find this balance in this week. So Taurus, I'm really sorry if this resonates with you. We've all been here to some level. Some of us have gone through divorce or breakups or even just fights. And it looks to be a mentally challenging week for you. I think you're pretty stable emotionally. I don't see a lot of instability here, but it's sadness. When I'm clarifying the 7 of Wands, I'm like, what is she meditating about? And it's a Lovers in reverse. So you saw this person as a soulmate. This person was your partner. This person is not just somebody that you met on Tinder last Saturday. Although that could have been this person too. I don't think so. I think this was somebody that you connected with on a deep level and that you were emotionally bonded with for a while and physically bonded with. You may have even been married to this person or are married to this person. Spirit, tell me more about the 7 of Wands. Thank you. 2 of Swords up in your head. Have to make a decision and you don't have all the information and you're not talking. I don't get the sense that you guys are talking. You want to talk. I think you want to talk, but you're not. You're not in communication right now. And then you have Justice, and it was in the reverse, meaning there's injustice to the situation. Again, I don't think you have all the information, and your heart's breaking, or it at least feels like it's an unfair fight. Like I don't have all the information. So and so just left, or I left, and we had a fight, or what? I get that. I get kind of, or it's an ongoing fight. But you're not talking. If you do, it's very little. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. See, that's the spirit I see you in. You're showing up. Yeah, Queen of Swords. And it was in the upright. Sorry. It's the 3 of Swords. So this Queen of Swords, with the sword in her hand, you better come truthful. That girl is open to hearing what you have to say about what happened. I want to know everything. And her heart's broken. And she feels like there's an injustice over this. Maybe a third party. I'm not sure. The World, it is over. And it was on the side. So there is, it fell out like this right over the 4 of Swords. That's what you're thinking about. I guess we're clarifying the 4 of Swords. Okay, Spirit. So this is the 4 of Swords. You're in that meditative state, right? Hamster wheel. This fell like this. This means this is over. This chapter is done. It's been done, and you're revisiting it because you want to restart a new chapter with the same characters. This is, nope, I don't know what I want to do. I'm not quite sure. And that's where it landed, and that's where I'm going to leave it. Every chapter is different. Every person's different. Every situation's different. I'm just telling you this is the energy that's being pulled from your week this week, Taurus. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. I'm going to say that one. Okay. All right. Clarifying the Four of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So, Eight of Swords in the upright, anxiety, hurt, pain. This is, I think you're trying to find solutions and answers and healing. So you can see this person, this is the one everybody sees, right? This is the one you're showing the world. This is how you feel. Up in your head. See all the birds, right? Trying to come in. Yeah, the birds are supposedly, I guess, over her head above the card. But that's incoming communication. So somebody wants to talk to somebody else. They don't feel like they can. They don't know how to make it right. But this girl is showing a pretty good front. This person is showing a very good front about the Four of Wands, which is a celebration card. So I get the sense that, like I said, I don't think many people know about what's going on the outside. I do think that it's knowledge, like your friends may know that there's something like there's a breakup, or you're fighting, or maybe somebody moved out recently. I get a separation recently. But nobody really knows the pain, the significant pain this person's in. And the fear, oh my goodness, the fear is high. We got, I can't make this up, y'all. It's the Wheel in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune is, again, a major arcana. And it's when the divine sees a chapter close and they crank that wheel up and you get blessings and you move on to the next one. It's divine, God saying, I am so proud of you for finishing that chapter. All the lessons are learned. Great job. In the reverse is something interrupted the story. Something clearly interrupted the story, and the lessons were maybe not completely learned. And even though you might be done, but the lesson, it should have extended. It should have gone maybe a little longer, and it didn't. The story never got closed. And this also means I don't see the other party, Taurus, yet. But several times when I see this card in the reverse, and I don't feel it right now either, is somebody coming in and saying, I want a different chapter. I want to rewrite the ending to the last chapter. I don't like how that one ended. I want to go back, erase it, and rewrite it. And that's sometimes this. But I don't see anybody yet. But I haven't pulled the other two cards to define this. So let's find out. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And it was in kind of wonky like this, so you might be concerned about your finances. You are working really hard, but you're not concentrating. You're present but not available. That's kind of what I was saying earlier. We have Judgment in reverse. You don't feel like there is judgment in this case, and I feel like right now, I can't even begin to say it. It's almost a state of apathy and shock, or maybe even just numbness. Because this was like this, right? And this is leaning into your spirit team and their guidance, or they're getting guidance, and you might just be disconnected. You just might be, meh, I give up, I don't care, whatever. That might be your spirit right now, your energy right now. And then we have the Two of Wands. This is a major decision, right? It is in the reverse. You can't even make the decision because you don't have enough information. So the Two of Wands in the upright, again, where am I going to go? Major travel. It's not ham, sandwich, cheese. It's not like that. Versus peanut butter. This is, am I going to stay here? Should I collect my belongings and move out of state? Should I go home, back to wherever, Australia? What should I do? That's this card. And in the reverse, it's everything's kind of like throwing up in the air. Like all the biggest issues are thrown in the air, which is, I think, why you're stuck and you can't make a decision. Is this over? Is this not? What am I doing? Okay, wrapping that up. All right, Taurus, let's go on to the Hangman. The center spread, remember? Hangman, the divine showing up, giving you, sees your, stuckness, if that's a word, seeing you stuck, can't make a decision. And I feel like the divine is showing up and giving you directions because your heart's broke and you don't know if you should take this person back. That's the major question. Should I stay or should I go, is what I hear in that song. I love that song, actually. And yeah, it dates me. Get over it. Okay, so we have, look at this. Somebody's trying to have a conversation with you about beginning again. So sorry, right? This is why you're stuck in your head, is somebody offered you this wonderful ace, brand new beginning of love. Right below that is King of Wands. And it was in the reverse. So in the King of the Wands, I apologize, Queen of Wands in the upright, solid, got her crap together, confident. She, I always call her stiletto heels with a mini skirt, you know, polished, posh jewelry, makeup, all of it. In this respect, in the reverse is how it came out, can be a little bitey. She can be a little bitchy, a little bit. She comes at you verbally. She is not playing. She is not in the mood. And she's a little passive aggressive, and she's not polished. She doesn't, even if she looks great, you're like, ooh, okay, that's kind of ugly. That whole thing, that might be where you're at. You're just mad at the world. That's what I think. And I think you're guarded, especially towards a person who wants to offer you this wonderful beginning again. You're a little bitey, I think, because that's describing the Eight of Cups. It's not like you're not having it. You just wanted justice. That's the whole thing I get is I feel like you didn't get answers, and you're not moving anywhere until you do. You're not going forward with this. And you got the Four of Pentacles, guarded. I'm holding back. That's this card. This card is I am conservative. I'm not sharing any of my resources. Not doing it. Anything else, Spirit, for these two? I feel like that one wanted to come out. Two of Cups, back to that. Somebody's offering you this opportunity to get together and you're sitting on the fence about it. Okay, I think we got this. Moving on. Ten of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Let's define the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, please, Spirit, for Taurus. That one definitely wanted to come out. This is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Not feeling stable, not feeling grounded. This is pre-Empress. This is the pre-Empress at Nine of Pentacles. She only needs one pentacle to complete and move on to Empress status. It would also help if she got married, because that's really what it means. But you get the idea. She is one pentacle away. In the reverse, she is not feeling like the Empress. She doesn't feel secure. Maybe her money's gone. I don't know. Every situation's different. But whatever's triggering this, she feels like she's standing on quicksand. She can't trust anything. She can't trust where she lives. She can't trust her financials. She doesn't know what bills are supposed to be coming out of where. How much money do I have? Where's my investments? What am I going to do with, the hamster wheel, right? It's creating such insecurity, which is probably why you're having an issue, Taurus, connecting with your inner person and connecting with the divine and settling down to hear that it's going to be okay, because you can't hear a damn thing. You're in your head and it's so loud, just loud, and it's constant. So this Queen of Pentacles, not feeling it, defined by the Nine of Pentacles, which says pretty much the same thing in a lesser vibe than the Queen. Anything else? Okay, thank you. Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so the Five of Cups in the upright is, again, 3 cups are spilled, 2 cups are standing upright, and the person cannot get past focusing on the 3. They don't even see the other 2. That's this card. Up in their head about this betrayal. That's all this card is called, is betrayal. So whatever happened in your life, Taurus, first of all, I am super sorry, because it sucks, I tell you. But when we focus on the 3 cups, there's no silver lining, there's no sun, there's never a sunrise, it's just rain. There's no rainbow, there's never the dawn after the dark, it's just constant negative. And that's kind of where you're sitting. You're sitting in a sense of hopelessness. Let's go to the Ten of Wands. Tell me, Spirit, about this Ten of Wands. Anything you want to share with Taurus about what they can expect with this Ten of Wands? Okay, thank you. So I got the Ace of Pentacles. Brand new opportunities are coming. That is what they're saying. That's what they're saying to you. They have the Star. It's a healing card. This is the divine actually coming in, right, and healing this person. It also means whomever this is sees you as the Star, and they want to reestablish relationships with you. But I do believe that you're healing and you're allowing the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I kind of get it now. Okay, well, I just want to clarify. Yeah, and we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands in the upright is fun, flighty, flirtatious, jumping in. It's like the text messages and the flirtatious, hi, cutie, that sort of thing when you're the Tinder days, right? I was talking about. So in this state, it's flirt. It's fun. It's incoming communication. Or excuse me, in this state. In this state it's not. Nobody knows how to have a conversation with you. You don't trust it if it did come through. And quite honestly, I don't think you're interested. That's what this is. Okay, take a pause. The Ten of Wands is not just that you're done. It's not just that you're done and you drop the wands because you can't walk one more step. your Sherpa team, your tribe, your czar, your God, the people, the thing that you pray to every morning, hopefully for guidance, assistance, protection, help, direction, prayer, all that. This tribe is telling you, I would love to help you. Let me help you. You ready for this? Let me help you find your joy again. Let me help you find some peace and some happiness again. Let me help you start something new. With or without this person, we don't care. We're going to help you create. We're going to get you back in that energy. We want you to feel alive and productive and worthwhile, and give some skill or give some use to the skills and talents we gave you. And this card is, we want to help heal the situation. We want to help you heal from the inside out. You got to let go. You got to drop the wands, and we'll be more than happy to take over. You just got to trust that we got you. If you're willing to drop it and say uncle and release it, we'll allow whatever unfolds in the best scenario for your life. We're going to help you get there. We're going to help you heal it. You're going to be an active participant of those choices, of that direction. We're not just going to force it on you. You have free will, right? But we're going to guide you through intuition, through other people, through watching tarot readers that just pop up magically on your TV set, and it just happens to resonate. Like, how does that work? I don't know. That's how I found it. That's how I got introduced. True story. Really crappy breakup. It's amazing what pain does, right? Makes you willing to drop the wand, drop it, and let it go, and release the anger and the fear and the pain. And it's hard because we think if we release it, we're somehow letting go of what we feel should be justice, right? If I let go and release the pain, somehow I let this person off the hook. That's not what this is about. I'm letting myself out of prison. I'm the only one in prison by sitting in there angry, right? That's what this is saying. That's what exactly like the vibe I'm getting is, this is a concern for your well-being, not necessarily this relationship. I don't think there's two shits given about the relationship. maybe one shit. But your overall energy is just resonating. Like highly coming off these cards. I don't know how to explain it. They're your Taurus, and just Taurus. This is what's going on with Taurus is coming off these cards. You know, when I start these things, I never know where it's going. But now, I'm very much awake with what's happening here. And here's some concerns. There's some concerns for you. Like you might not be doing well, right? Emotionally, and you need some support. The last card, death and rebirth. This could mean a lot of things. This could mean a lot of things. I don't even want to go here. I'll be straight with you, Taurus. But I don't know if this is about a relationship. I think maybe you might have given up on belief that there is a tribe looking out for you, or there's hope in the future, or maybe there's nobody for you. That's not true. It's not. So I'm sitting, oh, look at that. Empress. You are the Empress. And if you're a man, forget that there's no gender in tarot. You are on the birth of creating things. You are so close. You are all four wrapped up in one. You're all king, queen in one. If you're the emperor, you're all four kings. If you're the empress, you're all four queens. You embody all of this. You just forgot who you were. You got stuck on the wheel. And I believe that your emperor and empress is just right around the corner as soon as you release this and heal from it. Spirit, tell me some more. Because you got the Strength card right below it describing it. 4 cups. 4 cups, you're healing over a relationship. You let one go. What else, Spirit? I thought more than one fell out. My apologies. Oh. Anything else, Spirit? Death and rebirth card you want to share? And I do believe that this is something that resonates with you. Yeah. Okay. So I have the High Priestess going in, reconnecting. I'm asking, tell me about death and rebirth, and they're like, use your intuition. Why should she use or he use their intuition? Because you're going to be offered a cup, and you're going to have to decide, what do you want? What do you want? And it's coming. I think this is so similar to the last similar reading that I did. You back to the Five of Swords. So the Strength card, we talked about that. And I don't know why I brought the Lamb and the Lion in, but it's that willingness to receive this, willingness to get the downloads. And I said this in a reading yesterday. I just think it's a weird, maybe, I don't know, maybe not so weird. But I start talking when I see the cards, and stuff that I've never said before, but I recognize when the card comes out. And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why am I going into this much detail about this card, only to have the reason why I talked about this card come out later? And here we are. You know, you're going to need to reach in and find your inner strength and be vulnerable. You have to have that balance. Clock just freaked out. And the Five of Swords. So you have incoming, this is somebody running around collecting all the swords, right? And I think this might be your incoming communicator, whoever, female, male. But birds, again, are, I want to have a conversation. This person's up in their head. There's one right on his shoulder, chatting his ear off. You need to call. You need to call. That's what's happening here. Somebody is wanting to have a conversation with you, and it's going to require balance for you. You can't show up as the Queen of Wands in reverse. You can't show up as a Queen of Swords. You're just gonna, I'm gonna just say, listen, just be quiet. And don't be guarded, and just listen to what they have to say. And look, it's the Six of Pentacles. So whoever this is, and I think this is your divine team talking. This is my favorite card ever in relationships. This tells me in the, there's so many that are out here that actually talk about holding back, right? That's previously, right? We had the Four of Pentacles. We had the, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to find it. I'm sorry. My point is that historically you might have felt like this was an imbalance in your relationship. Four Cups, here we go. So somebody either, like, this is usually, I'm not happy. I'm dissatisfied with my choices. And that might be how you felt in this relationship. Somebody wasn't giving you what you needed. This, and we also had the woman clutching her purse at the same similar card. Different, whatever. Different meaning, same vibe. This one is when somebody actually has pentacles. So much so, they're showering you with their pentacles. And it's not just, they're an overgiver. It's not just money. It's not about money. It's your time. It's balanced, right? We just talked about this card, meaning you need to balance yourself, and here it is. And that's this card's meaning. In the actual card on the Rider-Waite deck is a person standing there with a scale, and the scale is perfectly balanced. Below this person are two other people kneeling down, having their hands up to the sky, and the person holding the scale is giving pentacles, resources, love, time, energy, commitment, whatever, to one person, and holding back from the other. Not because he's selfish, but because he has so much he's going to give it to the one person versus splitting it between multiple parties, right? So that's kind of what I think this is it's balancing out a situation that was not balanced prior. Bottom of the deck is we have a Page of Cups. Somebody's going to come in and have a conversation with you. And this is somebody, I'm going to keep it real, immature. I'm sorry, that's the meaning of the card. I don't make it up. So this person is also split. So they've sat in a period where they have decided if they want yes or no, in or out, that sort of thing. And a Page of Cups is now I'm having a conversation about moving forward. Anything else, Spirit, you want to tell Taurus? I tried to make this short, y'all. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you have Page of Swords, incoming honest communication, having a conversation with you. That's direct and honest, which is the birds again. I like this deck, y'all. Last is Five of Wands. You want to get out of the space of fighting, arguing, mental arguing, the hamster wheel, right? And with other people. And you're going to have to be making a decision between the two. And you better do it soon because they are on their way. They're in the Chariot. And this is a Cancer card, just saying. It might be with a Cancer. And be careful. And this came out on the side. is a devil. So you don't know. You aren't going to know until you, and that's what your reading is about, is you aren't going to know if this person is actively still using, drinking, gambling, having multiple relationships, doing stuff they shouldn't, but they are being held hostage by one finger of this dark person, dark lord, whatever you want to call him, by his addiction or whatever, codependency, whatever. So it came out on the side, meaning you need to use your intuition, which is why the divine is asking that you really lean in hard to your team this week and trust what you hear when you hear it. And you'll know, I think it's going to be very clear if and when this conversation happens this week. And again, we got self-will, right? I might see a million signs that says I should do something, and I might choose to ignore every single one of them. I don't know. But the energy is pretty strong, Taurus. I can't really discern this any other way. But I do wish you nothing but the best this week. February 3rd cannot come soon enough. I want to hear all about it. Leave me a comment. I am nosy. I am. I love hearing your comments. I know that sounds crazy, but when you send me a comment that says this resonates and it's exactly what I mean, thousands of comments that are similar to that, it gives other people the sense of they're not alone. That's why I love it. And I do kind of like the gratitude vibe at the end of the day. Like, I got to help somebody, and they found some value and worth in it. Anyway, I just thought I'd share this with you this week. Love and light. Until next time, take care.